So one thing we've seen at Peer Trainer is people come online, they sign in, and they say, okay, what next? What should I do to get my diet started, or my regimen, or my health regimen? And what is going to make this different from every other time? What's going to help me get going? And what we say is, it's going to have to be fun. And when I say have to be fun, I really mean have to, because when you start to make something fun, you're going to look forward to it and you're going to keep doing it. So we have a few things that we've seen work to really help people get started on their diet. The first thing is to write a goal. I know you've heard in all these workshops and all these books over time that setting a goal is so important. And I don't mean to have this fall on deaf ears, but what I want you to do is I want you to just set something simple. It might only be a line. Maybe it'll be, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds by Valentine's Day. Maybe it's I want to lose 50 pounds. But what I want you to focus on is not to write a goal that your doctor thought would be the right goal for you, or your nutritionist, or your husband, or your mother. I want you to write something from the heart. I want you to write something that you feel really excited about. And if you think, I don't know if I can do that, you know what? You've probably hit on a pretty good goal, and I want you to write that down, because that's really something that we've seen works well for people that have really started on a successful track. The second thing I want you to do is to start writing your food down. I don't necessarily want you to start tracking it. I don't necessarily want you to start talking about your calories, but I want you to start just writing it down, noticing what your intake is every day, noticing your workouts, noticing your food, because it's probably a little bit different than you think. You might think that you've been dieting, and suddenly you start to write things down and say, whoa, if I actually even looked at that, that's probably 2,500 calories a day. So I don't want you to make the change of going from the cheeseburger to the salad right now. I just want you to commit to a week of just writing things down. The third thing that we've seen that really helps people and makes people successful is to pick the one thing that you know is getting you off track. When we ask members, we say, hey, you know what? What's the one thing you know that you could change this week that would make a significant change into your thinking about your diet? And people have a gut answer right away. So I want you to, what's on the top of your mind, the gut, the thing that you know that's sabotaging your efforts right now that you could commit to. And when you do these three things, it really helps you start on a right foot. It makes it fun, it makes it yours, it makes it personal. And when you make something personal, you're able to keep going and build that confidence to get on the right track towards really making this time different.